Most of us go through life where every little inconvenience disrupts our peace, right? If something didn't go our way, then we're so disturbed by it. We're so annoyed by it that our whole week is ruined. We really have to detach from life. We're too involved, man. We're too involved. There's a lot, and if you're too involved, it leads to a huge amount of unnecessary suffering that in the long run, in the future, doesn't have any benefit. Like, for example, if a coworker didn't say hi to you, you're overthinking it for hours. Maybe, why are they turning a cold shoulder to me, right? If someone says something to you, you're really annoyed by it. If someone didn't text you back, what was wrong with this person? What did I do wrong, right? And we're stuck in these kind of bubbles of ours, that if someone didn't act a certain way, if there was a behavior gap in what we expected from people, then we would be in such a horrible mood, right? Let me try to give you an example. You're holding a very big rope, and it's very big, and you're pulling, and you're pulling, and you're pulling it, and it's exhausting, but you don't know what you're pulling, right? It's behind a curtain, okay? So when you go and you see what's behind the curtain, you realize it's a small box. And it's the weight of the rope that was heavy, not the thing that you were pulling, right? And that's exactly it. Is, for example, let's say someone spoke about you, right? You make it out to be this huge thing. Why are they talking about me? Like, for example, I had a friend of mine who randomly texted me. I haven't talked to this person in months, in weeks actually, not months. And we're not on the best of terms in our, as friends. So he suddenly told me, why are you talking about me behind my back? Why are you? I'm like, what? What? I don't do these kind of things. And to be honest with you, I couldn't care less about doing it. I'm focused. I'm so focused on what I'm doing. So you don't take these things to heart. Don't pull so much on things that are small, that are not worth it, okay? That are not, it's nothing, really. You're pulling on a small box instead of something huge. And the rope is the heavy part. For me, that's mind-blowing. The thing that you think you're pulling, it's not heavy. What is heavy is your approach to pulling it, which is the rope, the heavy, heavy rope. And I realized that most of the suffering that we go through is self-inflicted. The anxiety that you feel, the overthinking that you have, the depression, it's all self-inflicted. And I speak about myself. I don't know about you. You know yourself best. We let our emotions, our time, our mental space be occupied with trivial things that don't bring real benefit, like drama, like gossip, like taking things personally, all these different things. And we're stuck in these loops of frustration, right? Take things personally. We overanalyze, we overthink, right? And we assume bad intent for everything that everyone does, right? And the worst part is we don't realize we're doing this. And the last thing I want to say, let's not be impulse driven, okay? Meaning, don't be reactive, okay? I'm going to talk about this in another video, but to demonstrate my point. But don't be reactive. Anything that happens, you feel hungry, you go eat. Someone screams at you, scream back. There is no kind of, you continuously react to stimuli, you throw it back. There's no interpretation of the stimuli. It's horrible. And we all do it. And we should stop. So let's say something happens. Before your physiology steps in, your consciousness steps in first. That's what I mean. You stop it. You're angry with someone? Fine, what's wrong? Really, what's wrong? Why are you annoyed? Let it, if someone screams at you, you don't scream back, you analyze, it's like you take a split second in between. It's very hard. It's like you take a split second and you put your consciousness on it. What does this mean? Should I care about this? All these questions, you merge them. It's very difficult, like I said. It's not like I mastered it as well. I'm just saying that this is the ideal of what we should do. Is we're always present, right? You're always grounded. If, you see a fight on the street and people start screaming at each other, you're still there. You're not suddenly, what is this? Huh? It's fine. It's fine. Nothing happened to you. It's stimuli. Let it go. Okay? That's what I mean. So learn to observe, okay, and analyze instead of react. That's what I mean. So don't react, because a reaction is something as a byproduct. Think. That's the word, not react. React is when something happens, you give a response because of that stimuli that came to you. Let the rope go. Let it go. Someone talks about you, it's okay. Someone tells you something, okay, sure. I'm not saying be kind of let people walk over you. No. I'm saying detach from it. Don't let your feelings, I always say this in my videos, fine, you can deal with the situation, but it doesn't have to attack you from the inside. Detach from the situation. Yeah? Don't be too involved. That's what I mean. Something happens, it's okay. Think about it. It's not going to impact your future at all. If someone talks about you, what's that going to do? I'm asking you. Okay, you didn't get accepted into a major school of yours. Fine, that's a huge thing. You can get sad about it. At least it warrants your sadness. Fine. But if you tell me about something that's so trivial, yeah, come on. Why are we falling into these traps of self-deception, of misery? We're tying ourselves to these miseries, yeah? The more that you detach from the small things, the freer you become, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the like button to help me with my journey on YouTube. And as always, Assalamu alaikum